Reviewing the second learning objective, chapter 1, we are studying the how to understand marketplace and customer. And we are studying the 5 core concepts of understanding marketplace and customers. We just studied needs and want and demand. Those needs and wants are fulfilled through market offerings, what you offer in the market. These market offerings are some combination of products, services, information, or experiences. Sometimes you just offer products, but many times, for the most of cases, products accompanied with services or information and experiences delivered to satisfy customer needs and wants. Market offerings, therefore, are not just physical product, but also services, activity, benefits offered for sales that are essentially intangible and do not result in the ownership of anything. That's services. It can be also counted as market offerings. In a detail, market offerings include other entities such as persons, places, organizations, and ideas. Many sellers suffer from marketing myopia. In Korean, it's 근시안적 marketing. So you made the mistakes of paying more attention to the specific products that you offer than to the benefit and experiences produced by this product. Consumers do not purchase the products only because of that specific product's attribute. They purchase certain items because of the benefit that the product gives to you as a consumer. See this example. If you look at the left side of your screen, what do you see? Yes, that is mousetrap. You use this to catch your mouse, right? What is the downside, risk of using this mousetrap? Yes, it is dangerous. It may harm your baby's pet or your fingers or foot sometimes. Secondly, it's dirty. When you get mouse, it got blood on it, right? It looks dirty and not safe. What if you are placing that on the outskirts, outside of your house in the summertime? Those insects will come on the dead body of mouse. So it's dirty. So what the manufacturer of this mousetrap does is that they invented this bright side mousetrap box. When the mouse gets in the mousetrap box, it automatically shuts the door and it gets killed inside of it. So it's safe, relatively, and it's convenient. It's not that dirty. It doesn't look gross. Or, moreover, you may reuse this master box if you want. After you throw that away, you can place it again, right? So, what do you think? Do you think this master box succeed or failed? Can you guess? It got a lot of awards in the expo. A lot of critics, reviewers think this is innovative devices for consumers' lives. But it failed in the market. Why do you think it gets failed? Price? Yes, it was 2 or 3 times more expensive than just mousetrap, traditional mousetrap. But that's not the biggest reason it failed. And also you can reuse this mousetrap box later. Not enough mouse? That's not true. Although you don't think a lot of mouse around you, there are still mouse in the outskirts, the rural area, and also sometimes in the house area, and there are demand still existing. So it's not the reason of the total failure. Promotion? Yes, sometimes the great products introduced in the market, but people don't know the introduction of the new product or they do not understand the benefit, core benefit, advantage of new product over existing product. So promotion issue, awareness issue can be the reason. But that was not the case for this mousetrap box. What do you think the answer? The answer is, if you think about the mouse and this mousetrap box, the logistics of the mouse getting killed inside of the mousetrap box is suffocation or death, 질식사 in Korean. But when the mouse get killed, it makes sound. Those 설치류, mouse kind of animal, makes noises as they get dying. And it takes 16 to 18 hours to get become totally killed. So you have to hear the noise, animal sound as they get dying. And consumers cannot withstand that sound. That's why it's not succeed in the market. So this is the typical example and the famous classic example of the total marketing failure. You only focusing on how great you are, how you could make product improvement as compared to competitors or traditional product, but you don't understand what are the consumers' behavior, what are the consumer psychology, reaction to your new product. That's marketing myopia. You're only focusing on how great you are in terms of product improvement, product attribute, but you don't think about customers' needs, wants, demand, and their situation. So remember that marketing myopia. Second concept is exchange. Exchange is the act of obtaining a desired product. The third and fourth important concept of marketing is satisfaction and exchange. Marketing occurs and when people decide to satisfy their needs and want to exchange relationship. Exchange is the act of obtaining a desired object from someone by offering something in return, as I explained before in explaining market, original market. Marketing consists of actions taken to create, maintain, and grow desirable exchange relationship with target audiences, which involving a product, service, idea, or other object. Company wants to build strong relationship by constantly delivering superior customer value as well. Then what is market? We define the market as set of actual and potential buyers of products or services. Sellers must search for buyers, identify their needs, design good market offerings, set prices for them, promote them, and store and deliver them. We call that as 4Ps. Identify their needs and designing good market offerings, that's product. Setting prices for them, that's pricing. Promoting them, that's promotion. Store and deliver them, that's place. So although marketing was traditionally carried out by sellers, the concept now also includes consumers. Consumers themselves also searching the information. They want to interact with companies and they make their purchases. So in other words, we can say our goal, our job as a marketer is that you want to create and managing customer relation management. It's a two-way affair. If you understand the concept of market is set of actual and potential buyers of product or services, so you have your current customers, actual customers, and your potential customers who have never tried your product before, like LG Styler. LG Styler is relatively new product, and there are a consumer who never tried LG Styler before. So there are potential buyers. Or you have competitors who are using the product of competitor. That can be they can be the potential buyers of your product or services. So these buyers share a particular need or want that can be satisfied through exchange relationship. Here we can see figure 1.2. It shows the main element in a marketing system. Each party in the system adds value for the next level and is affected by major environmental forces. The major environmental forces means that demographic, economic, natural, technological, political, and social and culture. Demographic forces means that do you have younger population more? Do you have older population? Who has buying power? Baby borns many or less? It's like age, gender. These are the demographic forces. Economic forces. What are the general consumer sentiment? Inflation is high, low, etc. Technological advances. Okay, internet infrastructure is well established in South Korea. What can you do to talk about your product's benefits? How can you utilize consumer lifestyle to adopt your new product? Technological advances. Political situation also affect consumers' exchange system. For example, Japan and Korea has a difficult time. They may influence something involved into Japanese travel, food, culture, consumption, etc. Marketing means managing market to bring about profitable customer relationship. Activities such as consumer research, product development, communication, distribution, pricing, and services are core marketing activities. There's also carry out marketing. Thus, in addition to customer relations management, today's marketers must also deal effectively with customer managed relationships. So the question of marketers now no longer asking only how can we influence our customers, but also how can our customers influence us? Even more, how can our customers influence each other? If you look at this figure 1.2 carefully, there are suppliers, company competitors, marketing intermediaries, and final consumers. Let me explain little detail using example. Suppliers, thinking about 삼양라면 or 농심라면, who might be the suppliers for this company? Yes, like flour, soup, plastic to make package, eggs, onions, shrimp, etc. Those are suppliers. Company, focal company in this case is 삼양라면. Competitors, who are the competitors of 삼양라면? Yes, 농심라면. Yes, etc. 오뚜기라면. Intermediaries, who are the intermediaries? Like retailer, wholesaler, E-Mart, Costco, Lotte Mart, or supermarket in your village, in your town, GS25. And final consumers, and you. Environmental forces, sometimes you have natural disaster, or sometimes you have 유지파동, oil consumption rate changes, etc. These are the factors that affect whole systems of marketplace. Third objective, we'd like to identify the key element of customer-driven marketing strategies. Many students think that core ability of great marketer is creativity. Do you agree or disagree? Yes, of course you must be creative to do marketing well. However, that's not the whole answer. Good marketer must acquire the quality of creativity and analytical skills. We call that as art and science. That philosophy is applicable to this value-driven marketing strategies. You must understand your consumers well. Then what are the core questions you can ask? You have to ask yourself, what customers will I serve? Who is my target consumers? How can I best serve these customers? What is your value proposition? What do you offer them to satisfy them? So, marketing managers' aim is to find, attract, keep, and grow target customers by creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value. Let me explain a little further here. So, as a marketer, your job is you have to find who is your target consumer. You have to attract. You have to let them choose yourself. Let them purchasing your product constantly, keeping it. But is that all? You also have to grow. You need to persuade them to purchase bigger amount of your product. More frequently visit your coffee shop. That's the growth of the current customer base. Or you can allure other consumers to come to your coffee shop. That's the growth. This is job of the marketers. By how? As I mentioned that by creating, so you identify customers' needs and wants, unmet wants, by creating the new product or by creating the better product, creating value, by delivering, delivering the value, and communicating value to target consumers. I am sorry for the poor lighting here. As I explained the lecture on the slide, I use pen to write on the slide, and because I'm writing on the computer screen, it's a little bit unstable. I will try to find a solution, but in the meanwhile, I'm so sorry that my writing becomes too poor to read. Please understand that. So by creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value. So to design our winning marketing strategy, the marketing manager must answer two important questions. What's our target market? How can we serve these customers best?